Once hailed as the best chess player in the world, Vladimir Kramnik is slowly fading into irrelevancy with strange behavior.
Okay, let's do the procedure. Block.
Accusing two of chess's biggest names of cheating, and even breaking a rule himself, which I'm fairly certain many people haven't heard about. My name is Kai and I like to talk about chess. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Only 1% of you watching are actually subscribed, so please fix that. Thank you, goodbye, let's get into it, let's go. In September 2023, when he lost to the infamous Hans Niemann in a blitz game, Vladimir said he was suspicious of Hans's play, especially when it came down to his time management. A subsequent game was played where Kramnik in protest played a variation that is supposed to be immediately losing. However, Hans resigned, not wanting any part in Vladimir's actions. This further progressed into Kramnik making statements about how there are too many obvious cheaters in chess and that chess.com is doing nothing to stop them, and boycotted playing on the site. Putting this announcement on his chess.com account, saying that he is trying to save chess from a quote disease and is intrigued to keep seeing interesting statistics. This, alongside his procedure of reporting players, would soon become a term that would be coined to his name.
Okay, let's do the procedure. Block.
Hans then posted a response to Kramnik's actions through a video on Twitter, asking for Kramnik to agree to coach him and evaluate his chess, which Kramnik actually agreed to. While it's not doubted that cheating in chess happens even on the highest levels, a claim which players such as Fabiano Caruana and Maxime Vachier-Lagrave even say,
someone in the top 10 has cheated at some point. I would bet a lot on this.
As well as chess.com themselves posting monthly updates of titled players who have been banned for cheating, Kramnik was taking it to a whole new level, bordering on unreasonable skepticism and accusing any player who beats him. The thing with these kind of accusations is that you have to take him seriously at first, even if you do kind of think he's just being a bit weird, because cheating is a serious issue. There's a kind of fine line and a balance between being aware and skeptical that cheating could happen and then just accusing and blocking anybody that beats you in a weird way. And I'm sure as well some of the people that Kramnik has actually accused maybe have actually cheated against him, but he's clearly not maintained that balance and instead has just gone off the deep end in just raw skepticism, which is honestly just a bit sad to see. Hans and Kramnik have settled their beef and are now friends, and with that put to rest, not quite breaking the rules, but the last person you would be suspicious of cheating is Hikaru Nakamura, which is exactly who Kramnik insinuated he was suspicious of after posting about a streak that a player had achieved that seemed very statistically unlikely, winning 45.5 points out of 46 games against a lower rated opponent. Kramnik didn't explicitly say who it was, but the chess community could quickly deduce that it was in fact Nakamura he was talking about, as it was a recently achieved record by him. Once this information did come out, Kramnik doubled down on his accusations and published a video saying, "It is not me who is accusing Hikaru, it is the statistics." He devised this table which shows the streaks and their relative performance rating, one of which showed him having an infinite performance rating, which tells you all you need to know. All that this shows though is that he doesn't understand the statistics he's looking at. The argument he's trying to make is that Hikaru shouldn't win 46 games in a row against a lower rated opponent, but that has about as much logic as me saying I shouldn't win 46 games in a row against somebody who is a beginner. Not only this, but Kramnik's measurements were taken from online ratings, which are obviously inflated and depend on a lot more variables to do with online chess, including mouse speed and even internet speed. Despite this though, Kramnik is certain that the mathematicians he got to look at Hikaru's case are definitely correct, yet will not publish any of these findings. After this, Hikaru called out Kramnik, saying that he was cherry-picking stats and quote, sowing seeds of doubt about him. The chess world stood behind Nakamura, seeing that Kramnik was clearly making false claims, something that was only strengthened by chess.com's analysis of 2,000 of Hikaru's games, where they found no evidence of cheating. Hikaru was also upset by Jan Nepomniachtchi, a top GM, who reposted Kramnik's accusations, giving the impression that Jan agrees with him. After Kramnik had made this huge accusation towards Hikaru, he went around reporting, blocking, arresting and performing his procedure on anyone he found suspicious,
Everything is very clear to me. I report.
even including top players such as Nihal Sarin, Bortnik, and even recently Daniel Naroditsky. Chess.com decided to mute his account and close his blog, meaning that he could no longer make baseless claims from cherry-picked evidence. This is also where the Clash of Claims was born, with Jose Martinez, known online as Jospin. After losing to him in a titled Tuesday event, Kramnik posted yet another cryptic blog suggesting his opponent's play was inhuman. This time, the response was immediate. Jospin publicly refuted the accusation, calling it both baseless and disrespectful. This sparked a direct confrontation, leading to a head-to-head match between Kramnik and Jospin, split into an over-the-board section and a computer section. Jose ultimately won 14.5 to Kramnik's 11.5. Kramnik called the match an experiment gone wrong. The whole ordeal with Hikaru has been somewhat left to settle now, with the only memorable things coming out of this being the videos of streaks Hikaru has posted poking fun at Kramnik. The final icing on the cake here is that while Kramnik is going on rants about this cheating disease spreading and people breaking rules, what many people don't know is that he actually ended up breaking the rules himself. Vladimir had been caught impersonating Denis Kismatulin after it was found out that he was playing on his account during prize money events such as Title Tuesday. He then blamed the person who told on him, International Master Matvey Gelchenko, on X, telling his followers to quote, thank him for Chess.com's decision to ban him for fair play violations. Comments on this post were not in support of him, questioning his clear hypocrisy for breaking the rules when he was accusing so many of doing so, saying, how can you possibly take the high road when you're using someone else's account? If anyone else were to do this, you would be up in arms with statistics. In response to this comment, Kramnik blocked the user from seeing his posts. Fast forward to today, and Kramnik can be found every now and then making tweets that honestly no one is paying attention to anymore, as people will know the kind of thing he is up to, giving off the vibe of an old man shouting at a wall. I'm not sure what's left for Kramnik. If he tried to apologize now, I'm not certain the chess community would forgive him. But if you liked this video, again, please leave a like and subscribe. Love you all, and goodbye.